Hello dear students, today we'll start mean deviation. In the last class we have learned quartile deviation. So today in this class we'll learn mean deviation. So in mean deviation you have to follow two things. Means you have to calculate two type of mean deviation. One is calculation of mean deviation from arithmetic mean, and one more you have to do calculation of mean deviation from the median. So we have to use two different formulas. For calculating mean deviation from mean, we use this formula summation f dx bar by summation f. So dx bar you have to calculate, clear, and it is under this bracket, that's modulus. So for that, for dx bar we have to calculate with the help of this formula x minus x bar. Since it is mean deviation from mean, that is arithmetic mean, you have to find one x bar. X bar means mean. First you have to find mean, then only we can find dx bar by subtracting it from x. So we'll do one question, then everything will be clear to you all. And when we calculate mean deviation from median, we use this formula summation f dm by summation f. So for that we have to calculate dm. So dm will be x minus m. So m means median. So first we have to calculate median, then only we can find dm. That is the reason it is mean deviation from median. So if median is written, that is the reason we will calculate median, and from x we will deduct median, then we will get dm. So we will do question of both mean deviation from mean and mean deviation from median. So everything will be clear to you. So first let us see one question, calculation of mean deviation from arithmetic mean. So we'll use this formula summation f dx bar by summation f. So pay attention in this question. So here class intervals are given, frequency is given. So you have to calculate x. So how to calculate x? X is the mid values of these class intervals. Clear? So when we calculate class in the mid value of class intervals, 10 plus 15 divided by 2. So 10 plus 15 will be 25. So 25 divided by 2, that is 12.5. Clear? Again 15 plus 20 divided by 2. 15 plus 20, 35. 35 divided by 2 is 17.5. So difference between them is 5. So we can easily calculate now 22.5, then 27.5, then 32.5, then 37.5 and 42.5. So we got x now. So we have to find dx bar, that is dx bar we have to find out. So before that we need arithmetic mean. So what is the formula of arithmetic mean? X bar equals to summation fx by summation f. I think you are familiar with this formula. You have done this one in chapter measures of central tendency, where you have calculated mean. So we have to use this formula to find x bar. So for that we need summation fx. Summation fx, that is total of fx. So we have to calculate fx. So for that I'll create one more column for fx. Clear? Fx means f multiplied by x. So 4 multiplied by 12.5, 6 multiplied by 17.5. So I have to fill up this column. So when we multiply 4 into 12.5, we will get 50. Then 6 multiplied by 17.5, we will get 105. Then 14 multiplied by 22.5, we will get 315. Then again 10 multiplied by 27.5, we will get 275. Clear? Then 8 multiplied by 32.5, we will get 260. Then 6 multiplied by 37.5, 225. Then 2 multiplied by 42.5, 85. So we have to do total, then we will get summation fx. So when we total this, you can use calculator, you will get 1315. And what we need? Summation f. Summation f means total of frequency column, that is summation f. So when we total it, we will get 50. So we'll put the values now. Summation fx 1315 divided by 50. So after division, we will get 26.3. You can use calculator, students. So now we can calculate dx bar inside modulo, and what is the formula of this? I gave the formula x minus x bar, x minus x bar. Now we have x and we know x bar, that is 26.3. Now how will proceed? 12.5 x minus x bar means 12.5 minus 26.3, then 17.5 minus 26.3. So this way we'll fill up this column. So 12.5 minus 26.3, we'll get minus 13.8. So we'll not write minus because we have this modulus bracket, this modulus is there, so minus will be ignored, so no need to put minus sign. Clear? Next, 17.5 minus 26.3, you will get 8.8. So similarly, 22.5 minus 26.3, you will get 3.8. Then 22.5 minus 26.3, how much will get? 1.2. Again 32.5 minus 26.3, you will get 6.2. 37.5 minus 26.3, 11.2. Again last, 42.5 minus 26.3, you will get 16.2. So we got now dx bar. Now what we need here? Summation f dx bar. So we need total of f dx bar, means we have to multiply f with dx bar, that is we need one column of f dx bar. Clear? So we have to multiply 4 into 13.8, 6 into 8.8, 14 into 3.8. So we have to fill up this column. So 4 into 13.8, 55.2, then similarly 52.8, again 14 into 3.8, 53.2, then 12.0, 49.6, 67.2, 32.4. Now we need this total, this summation f dx bar. So how much will get this total? When we total this, you will get 322.4. So now we'll put this in the values in the formula. So summation f dx bar, how much we got? 322.4. And what is the total of summation f? 50. So when we divide it, you will get 6.45. So this is your mean deviation from arithmetic mean. I think it's clear to everyone. Now we'll do one more question where we'll calculate mean deviation from median. We'll use this same question for that. So students, now we have already done the mean deviation from mean. So now we'll do calculation of mean deviation from the median. In calculation of mean deviation from mean, we have calculated arithmetic mean, that is x bar. Now to calculate mean deviation from median, we have to calculate median first. Then only we can find mean deviation from median. So first what we'll do, to calculate median, we need cumulative frequency. Clear? We need cumulative frequency. So first let us calculate cumulative frequency. So first one is 4. So let it be 4. Then 4 plus 6, 10. 10 plus 14, 24. 24 plus 10, 34. 34 plus 8, 42. 42 plus 6, 48. 48 plus 2, 50. Clear students? Now to find median, we use this formula first, n by 2 term. So n by 2 means, and what is n? The last CF of this class is n. Or what you can do? You can calculate this also, summation f. So summation f means n. Clear students? So summation f also you will get 50. You can calculate in your calculator. So n is 50 by 2 term. Clear students? Now 50 by 2 is 25th term. Now we have to see where this 25 is lying in CF. So it lies here in 34. So what is the class here? 25 to 30. So for that again you have to use one more formula, that is median equals to L1 plus n by 2 minus CF by f into c. So this is the formula. Now where does the median is lying? That is 25th term here in 34. So what is the class here? 25 to 30. So 25 is the lower limit here. So we'll put 25 here plus n by 2. How much we got? 25. Just we'll put the value of n by 2. 25 minus. So here 34 the median was lying. So what is the CF above that? 24. So we'll take above the CF which is above it. So 24. Now divided by f. So what is the frequency of this class? 10. 10 into C. C is length of the class. So what is the difference here? 10 to 15, 15 to 20. 5 is the difference. So C is 5. Now 25 plus 25 minus 24, how much? 1. So 1 by 10 into 5. Clear? So 5 2s are 10. So 25 plus 1 by 2 means 0.5. So we'll get 25.5. So median equals to 25.5. So now we got median. Now what we'll do? We need to substitute this median to find this dm. So dm we have to find. For finding dm, what we need? X minus m. So x minus m is required. So for that we need x. So x we have to find, that is mid values. So mid values were same like that in previous question. 10 plus 15 by 2, then 15 plus 20 divided by 2. So first one will get 12.5. Next one 17.5, then 22.5, then 27.5, then 32.5, 7.5, then 42.5. So this way we got x. Now we have to find dm. So it is under modulus. So we'll use x minus m. So minus we'll ignore it. So x minus m. Now what is m? We got 25.5 m. Now what we'll do? We'll deduct 12.5 minus 25.5, 17.5 minus 25.5. Similarly, we'll find all the numbers of this column. So 12.5 minus 25.5, how much will get? 13. Then 17.5 minus 25.5, how much will get? 8. 22.5 minus 25.5, how much will get? 3. Then 27.5 minus 25.5 will get 2. Then 32.5 minus 25.5, how much will get? 7. Then 37.5 minus 25.5, how much will get? 12. Then 42.5 minus 25.5 will get 17. Okay, 17. So then what we'll do? Now we need summation f dm, means we need total of f into dm. So we'll make one more column, that is f into dm. So f into dm is we'll multiply frequency with dm column, means 4 into 13, 6 into 8, 40 into 3, 10 into 2. So we'll find this column. Clear? Now 4 into 13, how much will get? 52. Then 6 into 8, 48. Then 40 into 3, 42. Then 2 into 10, 20. And 8 into 7, 56. 12 into 6, how much? 72. And at the last, 17 into 2, 34. And when we total it, summation f dm, we will get how much? 324. You can use calculator, you can find, you will get 324. Now we'll substitute these values. So summation f dm, how much we got? 324. And what was summation f? 50. So when we divide it, how much we'll get? 6.48. So this is mean deviation from median. Understood? Mean deviation from median. So today we have learned how to calculate mean deviation from arithmetic mean as well as from the median. So that's all for today. Thank you, students.